Hello, everyone. Not sure who all's here with us tonight. If you are watching, go ahead and speak up in the chat real fast, so I know we've got who we've got with us here. Hello, everyone. Not sure who all's here with us tonight. If you're Apologize on that. I had the audio on that one, so got a little bit of a reverb echo there. We'll go out real quickly though. Apologize. Okay, folks, looks like we're getting some people to join us here. If you are, please go ahead and pipe up in the chat so I know who's here. And don't worry, I've got the box pretty close to the camera right now, so once I start opening, it should be a little bit better here. So, and I also apologize in advance for any audio or video issues that we may come across during this stream. I kind of had this as a wild idea and threw this together at the last second, so kind of an untested rig here right now. It's not my normal setup that I do for our Tuesday night games out at Docks. So we'll give just a little bit more time here, see if some others join. All right, folks. Again, I've got my chat window up here, so if you've got any questions or see anything, hit me up. I'm going to go ahead and open this bad boy up a little bit so you guys can see everything we've got going here. So it's a full speed. Grab a handful out here. Put them on. I know it's a little late to start and whatnot, but you guys asked for it to be done tonight, so let's get cranking with our first pack here. So we've got a Nova Corps uniform and a Nowhere. It's a common Nowhere and an uncommon Nova Corps uniform.
Unfortunately, there's some minor damage to the card on this one, but I'm not going to cry too much about that one. I think I'm going to go ahead and have a few of those. So, start my piles, I guess, there. I guess I should find a quick box to throw the dice in. Alright. So, of course, I'm hoping for the Nobby Norman Osborn Gobby, so, but not in this pack at least. Got a Kiln and a Gamora in this one. And the Kiln is a foil. So both uncommon. Got the uncommon Gamora and the common Gamora and foil common Kiln. And this is the first of these unboxings I've ever done, so if you guys see a better way for me to do it or something you want me to change, by all means. We've got a Drax and a Captain America, so we've got a possible super rare here. And out of the gate, guys, we got lucky. We've got Captain America super rare. So, not too bad for a early pull there. The other Drax is the common. So, cannot complain at all about that pull. I've gone through a couple of gravity feeds and have yet to pull the Captain America, so very happy to add him to my collection here. So in this pack we've got a Moondragon and another Captain America. This die is almost a solid red one, very little marbling in it. I'm not sure how well you guys can see that on there, but it's I mean that side's pretty nice looking, a little bit of pink in there, but. So we've got the common Captain America and the uncommon Moondragon. So another pack. Another Moondragon and Daisy Jones or Daisy Johnson. I don't know. She's always Quake to me. And foil common Daisy Johnson and common Moondragon. Foil doesn't go over there. I knocked over my box here, guys. I apologize. Norman Osborn and Cosmic Cube possibilities on this one. And we do not have, our luck did not get us that time. We have a common Cosmic Cube and an uncommon Norman Osborn. So Alright, so Cosmo the Space Dog and Nova Prime. Common Nova Prime there, and this one does not want to come out. Or sorry, uncommon Nova Prime. Sorry, I had to turn off one of my lights here. I was getting a real bad glare. I'm going to try to turn it back on so I can see what's going on here a little bit better. And hopefully that means you guys can see better here as well. Kelly's here with us, I'm a little ahead. I did not turn off the delay, so there's going to be a little delay from what I'm saying and when I'm seeing things here. So, Kelly, good to have you back with us in the Dice Masters community. You know, luckily you weren't gone all too long, but I look forward for you to get back up here to Dallas, DFW area, and get some games in with you. So, yeah. Common Cosmo on this one, and Uncommon Nova Prime. So, next pack. Another Moondragon and Madam Web. So, well, there. Not complaining so far on these. We've got a foil Moondragon rare. Put those there. And a common Madam Web. So, now, Kelly, it sounds like you guys had an event down there tonight for this. I believe it was at Mothership. Hopefully you were able to make it out there, but if not, well, it looks like those guys had a great night doing a buy one, get one, or buy one, win one event. So the Rare Nowhere was a card on that one. So Ronan the Accuser and Cosmo the Space Dog. We've got a common Ronan and an uncommon Cosmo there. Alright, so we've got a, cannot remember his name now to save my life, Yondu and Rocket Raccoon here. So, common Rocket Raccoon and an uncommon Yondu. I don't know why I'm having such a hard problem with his name tonight. Another Captain America, this time kind of the exact opposite on the die. This one's pretty much solid white with just a little bit of red in it. So, and then an Adam Warlock. So, common Captain America and a uncommon Adam Warlock. Get those dice out of here. A Mantis and another Rocket Raccoon here. And common Mantis, uncommon Rocket Raccoon. So, if there's any cards in here that you need me to read off or anything like that, speak up in chat. Like I said, I forgot to turn off the chat delay feature, so it'll take a little bit, but I'll be glad to go back and read any cards that you want me to read. So. Daisy Johnson and Drax. And a common Daisy Johnson and a rare Drax. Cannot complain with that pull at all. Ricochet and a Cosmic Cube. So that Ricochet, especially on this mat, is really hard to read with my lighting and whatnot. It just kind of disappears on me. So hopefully you guys can see that one. And we've got common Ricochet, uncommon Cosmic Cube. So and Kelly, as you're the only one in chat, if you wouldn't mind just letting me know video and audio is coming up okay, I would appreciate that. I'd hate for me to be doing this and you guys can't hear or see what I'm saying. So we've got a Squirrel Girl and a Yellow Jacket. And common Yellow Jacket, uncommon Squirrel Girl. One of my favorites on this set was the fact that they brought back Squirrel Girl with Squirrel tokens. As many of you know, I will trade off some 3D printed tokens to try to complete my sets, and Squirrel Girl was the first token I did that with. So nice soft spot in my heart for her. Sounds like I'm in a bathroom. Okay. You know what? Let me change my audio device here and see if it sounds any better for you. Give me just a couple seconds here. Okay, I just changed my microphone over to a different mic. Hopefully this comes out better for you. So, alright, let's grab another pack here while you guys let me know. Another Ricochet and a Rocket Raccoon. Well, foil common Ricochet and a common Rocket Raccoon. So, again, I will never complain about a foil pull. Alright, way better. Alright, well, I'll have to work on my other mic some other night, but that's not an issue for tonight. If you can hear me better, we'll go with the webcam mic instead of the external mic. So we've got a Sword Agent and a Madam Mask. And another foil pull. All right. So uncommon Sword Agent foil and a common Madam Mask. So alright, another Mantis and Groot going on here. And we've got a rare Mantis. Won't complain with any rare pulls ever. And a common Groot. Alright, Stick and another Nowhere here. And both are the commons. So, Stick is, I played against him in my draft earlier, and on actually several of the matches in my draft earlier, and he was not fun. I was not happy about having him on the field against me in any way, shape, or form. He's not a win condition on his own, but he definitely harasses your opponent pretty well. So, a Mantis and a Thanos. So, both the commons. My strategy in the draft was to use the rare Nowhere and the uncommon Thanos and just punish my opponent to, with the die that they purchase a lot and have them do damage to themselves. And it worked out okay. Not the best I've ever done, but I'm also a horrible drafter. So, But all right, so we've got a Kiln and a Nova Prime here. Uncommon the Kiln and common Nova Prime. So try to speed this up a little bit for you guys. It's late at night for a lot of us. Luckily, well, I say luckily, my wife just had to have shoulder surgery today, so I've got the couple days off work to take care of her. She's asleep, and I get to open packs, so no complaints at all that way. So we got an uncommon the Collector and a common Moondragon. A Sword Agent and an Agent Venom. Both of them are the commons. So now I will say this is my third feed that I've opened, and I haven't noticed too much as far as repetition in there. I've had one or two packs where I've opened them up and it's the same die, but the cards are different in them, so I'm not getting the same distribution or anything like that. So, Sword Agents and Madam Web, and we've got the rare foil Sword Agent and a common Madam Web. So. Now, I haven't been keeping track of packs here, so I don't know how far into this I am. Another Thanos, and as much as we would all like to say Iron Man, it is Iron Heart. Another foil here. We've got the uncommon foil Thanos and the common Iron Heart. And this was the Thanos that I was running in my draft, punishing my opponents for whatever die that they'd purchased the most of, and just making sure that, at that point they couldn't field it, and every time they pulled it, they were effectively going to take 4 damage for it. So it was a strategy. That's about all I'll say on it. Adam Warlock and Nebula. I always find it funny to see these two in here. I've been rereading the Infinity Gauntlet comics, and the art, of course, from the Nebula is direct from that one, so it was kind of a nice sight to see that. But another great pull here. We've got a rare foil Nebula and the common Adam Warlock. So so far, distribution-wise, I've already got 3 out of the 4, maybe 5 rare foils and 1 of my super rares. So definitely not complaining with that. But for those of you that are joining late, there's not going to be too many other high ones here, I think. But for those that have been here for with me, you've gotten to see some good pulls so far. So. Another Thanos and the Spot. Now, the Spot has been the one I've seen the absolute least of through all of my packs. So I'm very happy here to see the rare Spot. I know that's definitely one that I've yet to get out of any of my packs, any of my feeds or anything like that, or drafts. And a common Thanos. So. Another Captain America and a Ronan the Accuser, and for this one is kind of the perfect blend for a Captain America. Some real good marbling on pretty much every face. I got a lot of red on that one and a lot of white on that side, but the rest of the die is pretty perfect. So for those keeping track, I've gotten pretty much all red and all white, and now a very good marbled one. So Common Ronan the Accuser, and an uncommon Captain America. So I believe that does make the full trifecta of Captain Americas out of this set, or out of this feed. So Norman Osborn and Dum Dum Duggan. So I'm going to take a quick moment here, folks, and pray that I've got the super rare Norman Osborn in here. So let's see here. I'll let you guys get the same. No, no foil. Wait, it's not him. Sorry, guys. No, we were all hoping to see it. But no, we've got the common Norman Osborn and the uncommon Dum Dum. My daughter really loves the name of that character. I have a feeling she's going to want me to make a team for her just with that card, just so she can keep saying Dum Dum and not feel like she's going to get in trouble for it, you know. So Beta Ray Bill and Gamora here, and the common Beta Ray Bill and the uncommon Gamora. So. Adam Warlock and a Black Widow. I think this is the first Black Widow we've seen out of this feed. Kind of like the Spot, the Black Widow has been one I've seen very little of. So rare Adam Warlock, very nice pull. Was lucky to pull him in one of my drafts, but again, I will never complain on a rare pull, whether I have it or not. So yeah, rare Adam Warlock and the common Black Widow. So give me a second here, folks, to clear up some of the dice off the side of my desk here. Well, apparently I have two mics going here, and that's probably really annoying you guys, so I just killed one of them. Like I said, this was a last-second throw together, and so I'm sure I've got several technical glitches to go before the rest of the night here. Alright, another Ironheart and a Angela or Angelina. So yeah, the Ironheart die, it's hard to tell on it, but if you look at it, you can see it actually does have some marbling. So it's got some red and some purple, and this die is kind of a perfect example of it. You know, kind of all purple on that face, all red on that face, little half and half on there. So it was very subtle on that one. It took me a couple before I even noticed it, and both commons, but the Angela is the common foil. So again, we're burning through our stacks here. I'd say we're probably about halfway through here, folks. Madam Web and Quasar. I think this is the first Quasar out of this feed here. So, yep, the uncommon Madam Mask, not Madam Web. It's getting late, guys. I apologize. Who's all watching? Stuart, as far as I know, just you, Kelly, and myself are here. I've minimized my screen so I don't get to see everyone who's in chat. So if there is anyone else in chat, please, by all means, speak up. It's kind of boring talking to myself here, especially in the middle of the night with my kids asleep. You know, if neighbors were around, they'd think I'd be losing my mind probably. But yeah, that was the uncommon Madam Mask and a common Quasar there. Another Daisy Johnson and Drax. So this would be the second pack out of this feed that had the same cards in it. but again, they are different rarities, and this time the Daisy Johnson is a foil in it. So again, I mean, we're going to see some packs with the same, but it's nice to see they're not the same rarity and whatnot. So well, Stuart, so far my super rare pulls have not been the greatest. Out of everything I've gotten, I have 2 Angelas, 2 Star-Lords, 1 the King Black Bolt, and I just pulled the Captain America out of this one, so 1 more in this speed to go, and that'll be the last one. So gonna need to get a couple more drafts in, try to get some more. You mentioned Legendary. I may be losing my two viewers here to a Legendary match. So, Cosmo the Space Dog and Dum Dum Dugan. And uncommon foil Cosmo and a common Dum Dum. Alright, we got a Stick and a Drax. Well, Stuart, I may take you up on that, depending upon what my other polls are. But if you need one to complete one of your sets for sale, we can talk on that one. But we got a uncommon Stick and a common Drax. So. And also, guys, if this is something you guys enjoy watching these, let me know. I will make sure for future releases, I will plan on doing this again. So, another Ironheart and Mantis. I have to say, this so far is probably my favorite marbling out of any of these. This one is kind of the perfect mix on every face. So I know we're probably all. You still don't have a Groot Thor. Well, I can't help you on that one because I don't have a Groot Thor either. I'd be interested to know what your total distribution is out of all the ones you've opened, because you've opened quite a bit more than me, and if you don't have it, that scares me a little bit. But we got a common Ironheart here and a uncommon Mantis. Alright, we've got another Drax and a Gamora. So, full Guardians one here. And common Gamora and uncommon Drax. So. Well, of course you got better than the Spider-Man team pack, So, Sword Agent and Agent Venom. So, pack of agents. Wow, 1 Punisher in each case. Well, the way it's going for me right now, I'll probably be talking to you to get one of those Punisher ones from you. So, but we got a rare Sword Agent and the common Agent Venom here. Yeah, so far I've been real lucky. I've had 2 super rares in both of my feeds to date. This again my 3rd feed for this set. I have had the occasional single super rare gravity feeds in the past, though, so I do know they exist. So we got a common Adam Warlock and an uncommon Mantis here. And And welcome to the stream here. I'm just going to call you Real N. I guess it's Real N Epsilon or Real Nepsilon, but I'm just going to call you Real. So, Collector and Nowhere. So 3 Star-Lords, 2 Caps, 2 Nobbies, 1 Black Bolt, 2 Angelas, and 2 Captain Britons. Yeah, you do have the luck on that. I don't remember you ever pulling a single super rare feed before. So, but yeah, we got the common collector and the common foil Nowhere. So I believe that will complete my Nowhere collection for both foil and unfoil. So this one is a Madam Web and a Thanos. And both are of the common. So not my favorite packs to pull, but we've got to pull them from time to time. And we've got a Groot and the Spot. Alright, I will take any Spot that I get here because I have had very few of them pulled. In fact, an uncommon one out of 3 feeds. I still needed it. So very happy to see that one. And a common Groot. See, you're saying you have one more feed to open. I remember you going, how can you wait so long to open a feed? You would tear into those things so fast, and I'd be like, oh yeah, it's a week later, I still have a feed to open, All right, we have the rare foil Cosmo the Space Dog and the common Rocket Raccoon. So for those keeping track, that would be my 4th rare foil. So likelihood I will not see any more out of this feed. But hopefully we still have one more super rare to pull out of it, and my luck will continue. And Stuart did not curse me here. So anything in the set to deal with the rare Nowhere actually works great for the fielding cost issue. Let me see if I've got it here to read off of. I don't have it here, but if you give me a couple of seconds, I will pull it up and read it verbatim for you if you want. But it's effectively, you get from your it's effectively after, let's see, from your field or used pile, you can swap a character for an unpurchased die of up to one cost higher. So my strategy was I unfortunately could not get any 3-cost characters. The one that swaps stuff in. So I got 3. I got the rare Nowhere and 3 Nowhere dice, and I was able to go from a 4-cost Squirrel Girl up to a 6-cost Hulk in one turn, and then took the 6-cost Hulk the next turn and swapped him into the 7-cost Thanos, the uncommon Thanos. So within 2 turns, I went from a 4-cost to a 7-cost with plenty of energy to spare. So we've got an Adam Warlock in a Nova Corps uniform, the uncommon foil Adam Warlock, and the common Nova Corps. And there are several. If I remember, the Star-Lords. No, not the Star-Lord. There's one of them one of the Guardians that reduces the cost of other Guardians as well. So. But yeah, I continue to use that Nowhere strategy to get to convert the Squirrel Girls up to Adam Warlocks, and then Adam Warlocks to Hulks, and Hulks into the Thanoses. And once I was out of Thanoses, I had Hulks, and after a while, my opponent's looking at several just massive guys, that I paid 4 for. So, like I said, it was a strategy. On paper, it worked really well, and I mean, as far as what I was able to pull, it worked really well. But unfortunately, for several of my games, I could not get character faces on those dies. So, because I kept swapping them from the used pile, not the field. If you're able to swap from the field, it is way better. But I just was not able to make that part of it work. So we've got the common Quasar and the uncommon Daisy Johnson. So I really wish they would have just called her Quake. That way it would have matched her die so much better. Alright, we've got another Ricochet and Ronan the Accuser. And just remember, folks, Ronan the Accuser is different than Ronan, and so you can have both of them on your teams. So we've got the common Ricochet. Yeah, the Nowhere with the White Lanterns, or even the What Ifs, is a pretty strong play as well. So I was very happy to see that as one of my pulls in the draft. I believe I'm actually up to 3 rare Nowheres now through drafts and feeds and everything. So I will definitely be looking to trade some of those off for some of the other cards I'm missing. So another Black Widow and a Mantis. If I remember correctly, this is only my second Black Widow in this feed, so I don't know what her distribution is supposed to be like, but I've been getting very few of her and the Spot. So, but we got the uncommon Black Widow with Deadly and the common Mantis. And we've got another Madame Mask and a Ricochet. So, and both of them are the commons. Again, my least favorite packs to pull are the dual commons, but I know we've got to have them from time to time. Otherwise, uncommons would just be commons as well. Yeah, it's actually need to update that list for you, Stuart. I've actually gotten a couple of them through pack purchases and whatnot, so I'm working on a. All right, you have a good night, Stuart. Good chatting with you. I will definitely see you next Tuesday and probably chat with you online several times between now and then. Yeah, I wish me and Nabi too. So yeah, we got a Squirrel Girl and a Drax here, and common Squirrel Girl, uncommon Drax. So. Dum Dum Duggan and Daisy Johnson. Rare Dum Dum and common Daisy. Alright, a Nebula and a Sword Agent. And foil common Nebula and common Sword Agent. Alright, here's hoping the rest of this feed is not wasted, considering it was my third pack that had the super rare in it. So Yondo and the Collector. And both are the common, so wah wah wah. Sad Panda, whatever you want to say on that one for the double common packs. Alright, another Captain America and a Groot, and another pretty well marbled one. Again, I've got one real red face and one pretty white face. The rest of them are all pretty good, though. So we've got the common Captain America and the uncommon Groot. Yeah, I actually do love that very last pack super rare. I had that happen back in some Battle for Farron feeds, and that makes you, I mean, just makes that super rare pull that much better when it's the last one. You know, all that, what is it, anxiety, not anxiety, but all that build up to it, you know, just makes it all that much sweeter when you finally get it. So, Beta Ray Bill and a Daisy Johnson. So, uncommon Beta Ray Bill and common Daisy Johnson. Now, I'm going to slip at some point. I'm getting a little tired, and I will probably call her Quake, because like I said, just in my head, when I see that die as the little Richter scale line, it's an earthquake, you know. So, Nova Prime, haven't seen him in a while, and another Beta Ray Bill there. Oh, and it's a foil one, so he comes back with a vengeance. We've got the common foil and the common foil Nova Prime and just a common Beta Ray Bill. And another Ironheart, not Rory Williams, and Ronan the Accuser. Pretty decent marbling on this one. I know it seems strange that I'm so, you know, checking the marbling out on all of these, but, you know, I do try to keep a good set of them. You know, we've seen some pretty bad ones in the past, but we got the uncommon Ironheart and the common Ronan the Accuser. Yellow Jacket and Nebula. So we've got the common Yellow Jacket, uncommon Nebula. I'm beginning to be able to see the bottom of the feed here, guys, so not too much longer. Ghost Rider and Beta Ray Bill. So, rare Ghost Rider and common Beta Ray Bill. So, good rare pull there. Groot and a Yondu. So, rare Groot and common Yondu. So, two rare pulls in a row. Does that mean I've run my luck out of this, or does that mean it's just the beginning of the good luck? Alright, a Drax and the Spot. And both are the commons. Wah, wah, wah. So, Real, where are you from? Stuart, you know, the conductor there, the Stuart, part of my local group here, and I know Kelly's down in Austin, not too far from us. Whereabouts are you from? We've got a Star-Lord and another Spot. And foil common Star-Lord and common Spot. Let's see, another Ironheart, or no, that's a Quasar. Looks like there was some marbling on that die. It's just my light playing a trick on me there. and a Nova Corp uniform, and both common. So I guess that double, back-to-back rare pull was just the end of my good luck there. Back to the grind. All right, another Yondo and another the Spot. Oh, and an uncommon foil the Spot and a common Yondu. Yondu. I know I'm probably pronounced it 4 different ways, and probably none of them are the correct ones. So. I always say English was my second language, math is my first, so I'm sure I've mispronounced half a dozen of these names tonight. We've got a I can't remember her name, Moondragon and a Nowhere, and there we go, common Moondragon and an uncommon Nowhere. Another Quasar and a Captain Marvel. So Captain Marvel was one of the harder dice for me to find during the draft. The card here makes it look like it's a blue die, but in actuality, and I guess looking through the camera here, it is blue, but when you're holding it, it's actually clear with that. So I'm looking for a blue die, and I passed it over about 4 or 5 times. So we've got a common Captain Marvel and an uncommon Quasar here. Getting to the point, I'll be opening up the ones around the rim here shortly. Another Quasar and the Stick. So the Stick and the uncommon Quasar foil. So back to back on the Quasars for the uncommons. Got the non-foil and foil. Not bad there. Alright, Norman Osborn and Black Widow. Alright, guys. Let's take a second. Say our prayers. Make our sacrifices. Do whatever we need to do. Let's see. Do we get the foil? Oh, that's a foil. And I can tell you that Black Widow is in the front. Norman Osborn is a... Oh no, no, it is not a foil. Wah, wah, wah. Got my hopes up there. Oh, stupid lighting playing tricks on me. Thought we had a foil there. I was getting real happy there for a second, but you know what? I noticed I just put that one in there. But an uncommon Norman Osborn and common Black Widow there. Alright. Getting down to the nitty-gritty here, folks. Norman Osborn, Star-Lord. Both of these have a chance for a super rare. So, if I tease out a foil here... Alright, Norman Osborn is on front, and it is not a foil. Star-Lord behind, it is not a foil. So, no super rare in that pack. We've got the common Norman Osborn and the uncommon Star-Lord. So before I put that there, I've got the 2. Common, uncommon. All I need is the super rare. I got the full trifecta of the rarities out of this single feed. Karma, come on. You owe me. Come on. Thanos and a Hulk. I haven't seen a Hulk in a while here. We've got the common Hulk and the uncommon Thanos. For some reason, these dice Yellow Jacket, and a Dum Dum Dugan, and both of the commons. Sad Panda there. Alright, just a handful left in the actual box, and then we're on to the ones around the mat here. So an Angela and a Moondragon. I do not need another Angela, and that is not a foil, but it is a foil Moondragon, so I will take that. I mean, I'll take a... I'd take another Super Rare Angela anyways, but, you know, that just means I'd be trading for, you know, the ones I want. So, common Angela and uncommon foil Moondragon. So. Alright, another Captain America. This is what I would consider a perfectly marbled die here. And again, I'm not sure how well you can see all that, but that is the type of marbling I really like on a die. You know, every face has a little of both colors. And a Cosmo the Space Dog. So, commons of both. Alright, looks like, let's see here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left in the feed itself, and then we get to the ones around the rim here. So, we're getting down to the grindstone. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Almost a draft worth around the edges here. So, Sword Agent and an Agent Venom. So again, we got another Agent pack here. Like I said, I haven't seen this happen, but luckily the distribution always seems to be different in each of them. So again, I know this is the second or third time we've seen both these dice in the pack. And I believe in each of them one of them was a foil, but the distribution, you know, the rarity has always been different. So common and common foil there. I know some folks have had you know, the identical feeds. We did an ABX draft not too long ago, and they were pretty much identical feeds down the line, except for one card in each. One had, and it was not a fun one there. But we've got a Ghost Rider and Punisher Sorcerer Supreme. Stuart, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be needing one of your Sorcerer Supreme, Punisher Sorcerer Supremes from you. I'm sorry. But yeah. So yeah, Ghost Rider Common and Punisher Sorcerer Supreme Super Rare. So for those of you that haven't gotten to see it yet, let's see if I can get it where it'll read on the text there. I need to get something to block some of this other stuff, so we'll try to focus up higher there, but I'm having a hard time focusing on that. I keep trying. Try to block off some of these others, force it to. But yeah. Alright, well, at this point, folks, damage is done on this feed, I think. Let's double check the foil. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got the 9 commons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we should have one more foil uncommon. The 4 rare foils and 2 super rares. So not going to be too many more highlights out of this one, other than some rares. But just so people don't think I'm one of those guys that trades off the ones that once he's got the good stuff out. We're going to finish off this. So Another Ironheart. Decent marbling on this one. Not too bad. One side's mostly red, but that side's mostly purple. But yeah, I've seen better, but I've seen a whole lot worse. So Ironheart and the Collector. We've got the common Ironheart, uncommon the Collector. So everyone always asks me, when they see us playing at the store, they're like, "How can you guys remember which dice are what?" And going through a gravity feed like this really does kind of force you to know those dice pretty quickly. Give me just a second here. Hold on, I've got a quick message I need to respond to before I continue. Okay, sorry about that. All right, the Collector and the Kiln. Rare Collector and common the Kiln. So I've been lucky on that one. I've already got the Rare Collector in both the non-foil and foil, so that one will be added to my trade list. So for anyone that doesn't have it, be sure to look for my future posts with my trade list in it. So another Collector and Yondu. So, got a reverse there. Those dice are a little too close. Uncommon Yondu. Oh, I've got to do this. I'm sorry. How's that for luck for you? The full trifecta of the Collectors. Right there. And now Yondu covers it up. Why, Mary Poppins? Why you always got to mess things up? Alright, last one in the feed itself, then we're working on the ones around the edge, folks. We're in the home stretch. So Nova Corp Uniform and Nova Prime. So it's a Nova pack. And there we go. Common Nova Prime and rare Nova Corp Uniform. So reached over into the box and totally forgot there's none left in the box. So as I am left-handed, I'm going to start from the left and work my way right. And we've got a Ghost Rider and a Hulk. And there would be our last foil, folks. So we've got a common Ghost Rider and an uncommon foil Hulk. And there I went again, reaching over for that empty feed off to my side. So Ricochet and Cosmic Cube. Alright, for some reason my color correction is having some weirdness now, so I apologize for anything going on there. But we've got the common Cosmic Cube and the uncommon Ricochet. I'm going to go ahead and open the ones here now. I know I said I was going to work left to right, but I like having the larger area in the middle here, so Agent Venom and Captain Marvel. So we've got the common common Captain Marvel, uncommon Agent Venom. Alright, so now we got a little bit bigger space. I think that's how I'm going to have to do this for any future ones. The Stick and Squirrel Girl. So, rare Stick and common Squirrel Girl. Again, I will never ever complain with a rare pull. And now we'll go left to right. Hulk and Dum Dum Dugan. Both of the commons. Wah, wah, wah. Home stretch, folks. We're almost there. Star-Lord and Angela. Both of these have super rares, but as I pulled two, I'm not expected to see one. Both of the commons. Alright, we've got Ghost Rider and Adam Warlock. So, uncommon Ghost Rider, common Adam Warlock. Four left. Star-Lord and Agent Venom. Common Star-Lord, rare Agent Venom. Very nice pulls there. And yes, I've increased the speed at which I'm opening these because unfortunately I just realized I had a very large drink before I came up here to do this, and now I'm needing to relieve myself. And as I'm so close to the end, I'm just going to finish this off and then say goodnight. But we've got the uncommon Ironheart and the common Black Widow. And very good on the marbling on this one. I'm really liking this one. This one's pretty good. Two left. Daisy Johnson and Nebula. So, common Nebula, uncommon Daisy Johnson. Last pack, guys. I'm not expecting anything major out of this. The Spot and Stick. And both are the commons. So, there you have it, guys. There was a full gravity feed. I'll calculate the numbers, but again, based on everything we counted, it's looking like the numbers are all the same. So, for everyone that stayed with me, have a good thank you, and everyone watching this later, I hope you come back in the future and have a good one.